I was doing some thinking in between videos, and I was looking for a point guard in our last one, and I ended up getting Keon Ellis. But while I was working at my daily job, of course, I thought about a certain guard that is prone for a breakout season that I'm interested in. Not Tyrese Halliburton, although he is not hurt in this, I don't think. I'm looking at Andrew Nembhard. Now, he is more of a combo guard. Keon Ellis is more of one of those bigger guards as well. I think I like Andrew Nembhard's upside a little bit more. I think he is a little bit better playmaker, a little bit more developed. I think he fits a timeline a little bit better than Keon Ellis. So I'm going to see if I can get a trade going between the two.
Switch to Chrome to
Obviously,
load your
I'll
favorite sites
probably just
fast,
give them Keon
so you
Ellis.
can
Of
browse
course,
with
I
ease.
have an ad already. Alright. So the money needs to match first, but I think it's the main thing. Am I willing to give up Dante DiVincenzo for Andrew Nembhard? Or someone of the like? What about like a... What if I give him Rudy? Would they be able to do a deal with Rudy? Can I get money to match with someone that they have here? It would probably have to involve Toppin. Now, I'm wondering if Julius Randle... Okay, so the money match is there. And now, I don't think this would be realistic. The Pacers would never do this, however, it is 2K, and I want to get Andrew Nembhard. They are both under contract for at least the next 3 years. Obi Toppin's 27. Let's see if they like this. They do not. They have a counteroffer. Perfect. So that would involve the first, and we would get TJ McConnell back, and the second. Now, I don't really want to pay TJ McConnell. As much as he's one of my more favorite players that I see. Sorry, let me reword that. While he's one of my favorite players to watch because of his hustle, do not really want him on the team. I don't think I could get someone like Johnny Furphy back from this. I'm gonna try anyway. No, okay. So they really just want to give me TJ McConnell. We give him Dante and another second. And that first is still there. Okay. So let's do this. If I offer you another second. There we go. Okay. So Andrew Nembhard is on the team. Let's redo this. They have him coming off the bench. I don't like that. I'm going to switch him to being a point guard. See if that changes his overall at all. He is more of a combo guard. I want him to be playing the 1 for us. He drops him by, I think, 1 overall. But again, not a big deal. Because he is going to fit what we have here. So, now we have him as our point guard. Let's see if we can get something going. I want to go at least to November today. I don't think there's going to be any big changes to team intel. Obviously, we just lost Julius Randle, but not that big of a deal. Obi Toppin fits what we have going here. Loves to run the break. Would probably work good for Rudy. Able to stretch the floor. And not going to be clogging up a lot of the ball. Ideally, we want one of these three running our offense: Nembhard, Edwards, McDaniels. Toppin more of the traditional 4, doesn't really need the ball in his hands, etc. I like rotation right now. I think our lower end could be a little bit of improvement, but they also just need to get older. You see Rob, Terrence. I'm going to switch it to a 10-man rotation. I think Jalen Clark would get some more minutes, ideally. He does. Perfect. I'm actually going to go one more. We're going to go 11. And then if it puts Juzang in the... Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of Juzang then. Ideally, I want Baron J getting those minutes, some big man minutes. So let's see if we can get anything small for Juzang. Not looking for anything super profitable. Maybe just like a first round pick, second round pick, etc. See Kevin Love right there. You could bring him back for his retirement year, but I'm not super interested in that. Don't see anything too interesting. I did see some second round picks as we're filtering through, so I'm just going to find the worst overall player in a second round pick. We'll get Drew Smith here. Actually, let's keep looking. Hook Porty. Reef. No, I'm good with Drew Smith here. Drew Smith is really not going to see the floor, or it allows us to get some Baron J minutes, some Larry Miller minutes. I like Miller being able to get some back end minutes. So if we have an injury, I think he could fit that perfectly. Drew Smith probably not going to see the floor ever. Dante and Newton also probably not going to see the floor ever. I thought Newton was supposed to be in the G League. He is. I guess they just have him up for giggles. Okay. So let's look at who we're playing. I want to play in this game against the Lakers because it's a home game. It is a national TV game, and I want to get a chance to see our lineup against an actual good roster. Let's go into our game plan here. I'm going to switch some of this around because as much as I like Chris Finch's system, it is not quite what I want to see. So, I want to see some more of the young guys playing. Excuse me. See some more of the young guys playing. So we're going to go ahead and switch that more to young. We'll go towards performance. I think that fits Chris Finch a little bit more. Visualization, I think it's fine. Depth, fine. Actually, we're going to pick this up a little bit. Not anything super crazy, but stuff to at least keep us afloat, get us to the playoffs, see if we can develop a little bit more. Playbook, fine. Play through start, yeah, makes sense to me. I am going to do shoot it well because I want to see shots get up. And since it is early season, I'm not much worried about record. We're going to make the playoffs. I think it's a given. I just want to see if we can get a better team by then, so you can develop some players. All this is fine. We're going to run a transition. We're going to limit transition. Let's rearrange this. Looks like they want Nas starting over Rudy. I don't like that. We're going to switch their minutes back. As much as Rudy does not need to be developed at all at 33, I do want to see him starting. Let's see. Okay. I like this. Let's actually go a little bit into November. So I'm going to go ahead and play this game right here. We'll sim game by game. We already have our game against Julius Randle and the Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton right there. Let's sim it through here. And we beat the Lakers in our first matchup, dropping 139 points. Edwards with a 50 ball, or one short of a 50 ball. I want to look at this again. Edwards had 19, 7, and 10. So, back in the positive column here. Jaden McDaniels, 8 for 10, good efficiency. You like to see that. Nembhard, 6 of 8, 14, 4, 4 steals. Exactly what I want from our point guard. This is why I didn't really want Keon Ellis. I knew Nembhard to be able to already have a lot of those skills, and also he is still young. He could develop a little bit more of a solid piece than Keon Ellis right now. Now, if it was long term, I would be a little bit of a toss up between the two. But Nembhard is better right now. Let's go ahead and go over to this game right here. And we beat the Pacers 3-0. So we're 3-0 to start the season. Rudy with the 2020 game. 8 of 11 from free throw line. Don't think that's realistic at all. You had to go like 5 for 11. Nembhard 7, 5, and 2. Jaden McDaniels 4 from 9. Pretty happy with how this laid out. Pretty happy with the scoring distribution. Looks like Pascal Siakam got to us a little bit. Tyrese Halliburton, obviously. Julius Randle is not here. Did he already get hurt? Okay. He already got hurt. He has shin splints. Well, that sucks. I can't believe he already got hurt. He was not hurt when I traded him, so he got hurt in the one game that he played. Well, that is something. Alright, well. Going to the Nuggets here. This is a back-to-back, so we're just going to get another win. Baron J has a right arm hairline fracture. Perfect. Well, this is why we have Leonard Miller here. Maybe we can give some minutes to him. Let's go ahead and rearrange it here. Jalen Clark is cold. Not quite sure why. Not shooting very well. That's fine. I just want him to get developed. So if he's not, if he's not playing super well, that's fine. As long as he's getting minutes, Rudy's a little bit tired. They have him coming off the bench again. I'm going to change this a little bit. Because I really don't want Rudy to come off the bench, to be honest. Well. Yes, he's coming off the bench. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fine with this right here. I really don't think Drew Smith should make the rotation, so if anyone gets hurt, I'm just going to drop the rotation down to 10 players. Leonard Miller getting some of those 4 or 5 minutes will end up being fine for us. They have him as a secondary as a small forward. I just noticed that. I want to change that. As much as I like his upside as a defensive player and versatile, he is going to get more minutes as a center on our team than a 3. So let's go ahead and switch him there. Happy with how the rest of this goes. Let's get into this game against the Lakers, see if we can do anything. I'm going to go ahead and set the jerseys because I believe this is actually one of our classic jerseys games. The classic jersey is not going to be perfect, but there are these ones right here. The classic alts is what we're wearing as our classic jerseys this year. Excuse me. So we'll switch them into some white jerseys. It'll be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the game. Make sure I'm actually on the Timberwolves. Now, I'm going to try and see if I can get a little bit of playmaking preference between Nembhard and Anthony Edwards. Even though Edwards is our star player, we're running that playthrough star game plan. I want to see what Nembhard can do. I'm not super sold on Anthony Edwards being able to run the offense the entire year. So I would go out and get a secondary ball handler for Nembhard. And have Jaden McDaniels as a third option for ball handling. It's going to be fine. Luka gets that first shot to go. I'm actually going to change that matchup already. I think that Ant is a little bit more of a better matchup for this, a little bit stronger. About the same defense as Nembhard, actually a little bit worse in this game, but yeah, that physicality. Be better matched by Anthony Edwards. That's one thing that I like about him is he is able to defend at a high level. I'm going to change the play option. I had set this on in the last game. Don't like it. Offensive play calling, maybe. Not that it's a bad feature, but I do want to see myself call plays. Trying to go at Reeves here early. Aiden gets the block. That's fine. I was trying to get a pull up. Instead, he shot a floater. Luka's got a 3, and it drops. Luka's got a quick 5 to start the game. Not even a minute into the game. Let's see. Let's get Rudy to pick and roll. This is kind of why I like Rudy, because he is that playmaking. Not playmaking. He's good at setting screens. Luka gets a steal. Passes into Rui. Rui passes it back out to Luka. Obi misses the pass. Luka hits the 3. He now has a quick 8. Well, this is fantastic. Nembhard did have a turnover there, but I'm not too bothered by it. We're going to keep going at this Reeves matchup. See if we can get something going. A little pull up. It's easy. As much as Reeves is a positive player, he is not as good of a defender Really, nobody on the Lakers is that good of a defender. Rui is solid, good two-way, but he's not much of a point of attack defender. You got Obi Toppin here with the foul, and Luka's probably going to get to a quick 10 to start the game. Oh yeah, if we're able to attack the Lakers defenders so we can get them in foul trouble, I think we'll be positive. As we got Ant coming in, trying to ruin LeBron's career in his retirement year. He misses the dunk. We have Ant against LeBron here. LeBron gets the easy 2. I'm really not liking how this game is starting. The defense is not that great. I know Luka and LeBron are just some 2K demons. I think I got an ad plan. Excuse me. Okay, back to the game. Let's see if we can get a play going for Ant here. Like I said, Reeves, not a great defender. Ant gets 3 up, misses, 8 with the board. LeBron to the rim, gets the layup. We'll go ahead and call timeout. We're down 14-2 to start. This is not a great start to the game. It is not what you want to see. We had it pretty easy against Portland last game. Portland kept it close. This is mostly user error, I believe. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. I want to change this lineup a little bit. See what Dante can do. Nembhard's not really doing a whole lot to start the game. I want to see if we can get some more versatility going in there. Dante a little bigger than Nembhard. We're going to keep Toppin in there. I'm considering putting Nas Reed in, but not really a big difference right there. We see the power rankings. The Kings are 3-0. I don't know why they're top of the power rankings. They're definitely not better than us at this point. We got Dante right here. Let's see if we can go at Luka. Dante gets the 3 up and he gets it. I have not tried Nembhard's jump shot now that I think about it. I used him a little bit last year, just in my team and whatnot. We'll finally get the steal. Kick up Jaden here. He's got a little bit of an advantage. Gets the easy layup to go. Cool. Put Dante in, going a quick little 5-0 run out of the timeout. Like to see that. I'm mostly worried about LeBron going to the basket. There is a world where I put Obi Toppin on LeBron instead of Jaden. I put Jaden on Rui. We're going to see how this matchup develops a little bit. I'm not super quick to change the matchups at this point. We're going to go at Reeves a little bit here. Get a little spin going. Kick out to Obi. Throws it off Rui's head. And the Lakers are back on the break. I'm not liking the turnovers. I think we need to at least get a shot up in these possessions. We got LeBron against Dante. This is a mismatch. Let's get on Obi. Try and help down a little bit. He still gets the easy layup to go. Well, if the Lakers played this good, they're looking to be NBA contenders. Let's get Obi in a pick and roll. Not really getting a whole lot with Rudy going. Kick it out to Ant. We got Reeves on us still. Let's go Midi going. That is off. The Lakers are coming back to us. We got Ant on Luka right here. LeBron at the corner 3. That drops. Alrighty. We're really not getting anything going against the Lakers right now. We got Luka jump right there, but not going to attack that anymore. We got Ant going to the free throw line. They foul on Reeves. I like this. I think if we can slow the game down a little bit, it'll be better. Went way too early on that free throw. He misses it. Right on the break. Obi Toppin lunges at the steal, misses it. Rui gets the easy finish. Let's see. Go ahead and shoot this. Okay, that was way more contested than I thought it would be. Ant is now cold. And Rudy on Luka historically is a bad matchup. Reeves gets the easy finish over Ant. Well, this is going just about as well as you would expect it to go. We have basically forced him into one missed shot. Dante does not get that to go. Luka is now in takeover. Hopefully the ad player does not know how to use that takeover. If they do, we might be a little bit cooked. Let's see if we can get some defense going. I'm mostly worried about our defense. Our defense is supposed to be one of our strong suits. is not showing that well. LeBron gets another finish to go.
Protocols? Granger has the safety pros to call.
Yeah, this is not going well at all here. Let's get Rudy back in pick and roll. I'm very quickly about to go to Nas Reed. Yeah. We need something to click here. We really don't have a lot clicking. Let's try putting Jalen Clark in the game. And we'll move Jaden to the 4. See if we can get something going. Jalen Clark more of a positive defender than Obi Toppin, I would say. Got Jaden for 3 here. He gets that to go. LeBron is sagging off a little bit. Alright. Let's see if we can get some stops here. Luke with the contested 3. As they miss. Let's get up to Ant. See if we can get him going a little bit. Drops it. Gets it back. Easy dunk. We need to try and get a run going. Dante is playing positively. Nothing really against him. It is a Luka and LeBron show at this point. So, Luke with the pull up. That's a miss. Ant on the break again. Kick it up to him. Little step back. Cross him over. Not really getting any space here. Kick it out to Jaden. See if we can get something going. Throwing a little pick and roll. Dante with the 3. He gets that to go. This is ideally what you'd want Dante to do anyway this year. Because you want to see him do some of those easy 3s to go. Let's see. Is my auto subs on? They are. Okay. That's fine. They're trying to bring Nembhard back in. I saw him over there at the scorers table. Let's get over here to Ant. See if we can get a pick and roll going. Got a midi right here. That's easy. Ant up to a quick 7. We're getting a little bit of a comeback here against the Lakers, trying to cut their lead down. Rue with the easy 3. Because he was left wide open. Let's get up here with Dante. Since he is about to be subbed out, let's try and use some of that energy that he has. Ant for 3. He gets that one to go. Ant keeping up with Luka and LeBron now. We had a very slow start. We're trying to get back into this game. Trying not to get too psyched out of it. 8 on top of the key. Kicks Luka in the corner. Got Ant on him. And he gets a weird finish to go in. Go back to Dante. Again, he is about to be subbed out, so we're going to try and get some energy going here. As he gets an easy dunk. Probably could have kicked to Obi for 3. A little bit more comfortable with the 2 at this point. Our offense is really not that bad. 9 for 16 to start. Maybe 2 turnovers. Not a huge deal. I am more curious on if we can get a stop. Because they have 37 points. 3 minutes left in the first quarter, by the way. They're making it tough on us. Let's see what kind of subs they have in. So they have Jaden at the 4, Nas at the 5, Jalen Clark, Dante, and I think that's actually the lineup I set. So we'll put, let's do this. Let's put Dante here. We'll put Nembhard at the point. I believe the Lakers are going to start going to their bench here. I'm trying to predict it. Jalen Clark is fine. Actually, we'll put Terrence Shannon here. I like this. See if we can get something going. They are mainly to their bench. I still see Luka on the court. They brought in Vanderbilt, Marcus Smart, and Connect. So I kept in Jaden. They kept in Luka Doncic. I still have Nembhard in as the starter. So he is going 1-1 Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart gets a little wonky layup to go. We need to try and cut down those easy layups. Because it is not just... There's no reason Marcus Smart should be going at us. There's no reason I should be going at Marcus Smart here. I have a mismatch here. I like Nas Reed more than Jackson Hayes in this matchup. You get a little pull up with Nembhard. He does not get it to go. Terrence Shannon lunges for the steal. Misses it. Vanderbilt with the layup. Kick it up to Nembhard. I did see his jump shot. That's probably why I wanted to shoot that. Because I want to see his jump shot. Jalen Clark misses the easy one. did not look too bad. It looked kind of similar to how it was last year, just to be expected. Vanderbilt with a 3. That is going to be off. Jackson Hayes gets the board. Well, Marcus Smart had 16 last game. I find that a little bit hard to believe. But it is 2K after all. We got Naz Reid here on the cut. Jackson Hayes misses the pass. As much as Jackson Hayes is athletic, he is not a standout on offense or defense. Shannon gets a steal on Luka. I like to see that. Going for easy dunk. And he gets it. Shannon is gonna be primed for a breakout year this year. He had a solid playoffs, good quality minutes against the Thunder, against the Lakers. We'll see how he can do this here. Luka blows right by him on that one. Gets the layup to go. I do wish we had a couple more playmakers on the roster. I think Shannon, Nembhard, and Jaden Rob are our playmakers, but I want to see some more from our wing positions. Let's try and get Jaden going here. Didn't even hit the screen. It's fine. Jaden with the fade. Clark with the rebound. Naz Reid for the midi. That'll work out fine. As long as they're able to make some hustle plays, I think we'll be in a good spot. I think we need to get Luka off of his spot. And it's not working. I think we're at the position where we need to put Jaden McDaniels on Luka. I think we should have been doing that from the start, now I think about it. Because he is our most positive defender. And Luka is the main threat. So, let's go over to Jaden here. See what we can do. Put him on Luka. I like the rest of our matchups. It's really only Luka scoring right now, I feel like. I could be wrong. We get the steal there. Running the break. Kick it to... We should just hold it here. Vanderbilt overcommitted. Oh, we did not overcommit. I just didn't hear the play clock. Or, yeah. I just didn't hear the game clock. Excuse me. Going in the second quarter here, it looks like they're finally subbing Luka out. We put in Rob, put in Leonard, put in Dante again. They have Reeves back in the game. I'm not too bothered by that. He's sagging on Dante right now. I'm just going to go right to him, hit a 3. Bang. Dante to a quick 11. Like to see that. Huge fan of his jump shot. Did a little no dip there. It'll end up working fine. I'm a little bit worried about this Rob on Marcus Smart matchup, but as long as he's taking those off-screen threes, we're going to be fine. I'm not worried about him taking off-screen threes. Get Terrence Shannon connect. Sagging off a little bit. I'm looking at Vanderbilt on Leonard Miller. Not a huge fan of that matchup. You go over Dante again. That was a bad 3. They get the rebound. I like what we're working with. I think as long as we're able to get some stops on Luka, we'll be fine. I don't know how he didn't get that board. Connect is not going to get that one to go. Let's kick it up to Naz Reid here. Marcus Smart just steals it right out of the air. Didn't even see him there. Yeah. This is a poor start, and we're still in striking distance. I'm not worried. As long as we can get something going here, I think we're going to be just fine. Let's go ahead and skip this ad right now so I can get my music back in. Alright. Trying to pick and roll with Naz here. Get Rob going to the basket. Jackson Hayes commits to him. I'm just going to shoot and pull up with Leonard Miller. Bad offensive possession. I want to try and get some plays going. I'm thinking about it. We had that play that worked for Ant earlier. There's no reason not to go back to it. Dante is a little bit catching a little bit of momentum from the 3-point line. See if we can get him running on some floppies. Marcus Smart gets the layup to go on Terrence Shannon. Let's get to Rob here. Go ahead and run a play for Dante as we're walking up. I'm running a little bit of screen. I like these floppies because you get multiple screen setters. And he hopefully gets open. Reeves got through those screens that time. I think he's the one who missed it on Ant earlier. A little pick and roll. A little pull up. And that is not going to go. We got Rob on Reeves here. Not a huge fan of this matchup. Just guard the paint. As long as he takes that shot every time, I'll be fine. As a contested floater. We get a charge on Dante DiVincenzo. Well, it's not what you want to see there. We bring Ant back in, we bring Obi back in, we bring Jaden back in. I'm fine with that. Our bench wasn't really doing a whole lot. Reeves with the 3 off the screen. He's not going to get that to go. Kick up the Ant. Take the midi. Misses it. Nasreed. I think I just burned him from doing a putback. We got height advantage here. Jaden McDaniels with the 3. So we got Edwards at 10. Jaden at 10, I believe. Nope, Jaden at 8. And Dante at 12 or 11. Reeves with a bad shot and gets the board. Let's try and run the break here. A little crossover. Marcus Smart is a good individual defender, but I'm not too much worried about the rest. Nasreed on the cut. He gets that one to go. We have cut the lead down to 14. I believe we were down by nearly 20 earlier, so we're going in a positive direction here. I'm pretty okay with Marcus Smart shooting that 3. We're going to get back on the break, kick up to Dante. I'm just going to shoot this. Okay, it's going to end up being a bad shot, but that's fine. It's a very Dante DiVincenzo shot. Marcus Smart trying to get to the basket, trying to prevent him there. Don't connect, gets the corner 3 to drop. Alright. Let's get another screen and roll going here. I'm going to end up not being a fan of that shot. Probably should have kicked it back to Nasreed. I think we need to watch how more of the big man is defending it, because Jackson Hayes is running drop coverage nearly every time, but I'm not taking advantage of it. So we're gonna run the same play, see if we can get the same coverage, and we do. Nasreed for 3, we get that to go. Lakers call timeout. I'm thinking about getting Nembhard back in the game here. We'll see how the energy looks. Dante at 84, Nembhard at 99. Nasreed's getting a little bit tired. Rudy's tired. Let's try Leonard Miller at center. I want to see how it goes. I know he's not an ideal center, but why is his overall 67? I thought he was at least at 70. Jaden McDaniels getting a little bit tired. We'll put Jalen Clark back in the game. We're running a little bit of a smaller lineup here, but I think it'll end up working fine. Lakers are not a super tall lineup. I'm not much worried about Jackson Hayes. And they match it. They put Ruby at center. So, okay, this will be fine. They have a very small lineup out. Reeves, Luka, Connect, Vanderbilt, and Rui. Vanderbilt has the corner 3. He does not get that to go, and with the board. At this point, we have 5 people that can create a shot on the floor. So I like this. Luka, not a very good defender. And Jalen Clark running off the screen here. Jalen Clark just standing there. Get Nembhard. Kick back out Jalen Clark. Get to Ant. You guys gotta get a shot at this point. He did not get that to go. Don't connect with a bad 3. He's going to miss that. Kick up to Nembhard. Duel behind the back. Get a 3 up. That's going to drop. Nembhard gets his first points as me playing the game. Of course, he already has other points. We're doubling Luka. That must be a user error on accident. That is contested. Luka misses the putback. We got another 3 right here. We missed that one. If we had timed it, that would have been ideal. That was a wide open shot, but we just did not time it that well. Reeves trying to cook Ant. That is not going to end up working in his favor, I believe. He's over to connect in the corner. I close out a little bit too hard, and he gets the pull up to go. I'm liking what I'm seeing on Nembhard after that little timeout break. A little size up, see if we can get something going here. Let's get Leonard Miller going in a screen. I like his speed and athleticism. He gets the drive. Easy layup. Excuse me. He gets the roll. Easy layup. They're running a 5-out offense here. Get a little cut on Luka. And he gets that one to go. He has the height advantage over Nembhard. So let's go ahead. Actually, I just subbed Jaden up, so we'll keep him out for a little bit. See if we can get something going here. I'm going to run a floppy for Toppin. I want to see I know Vanderbilt is not the quickest player on the floor. We got Obi with the 3. His release is a little bit slower than I expect it to be, and I missed the open one. Alright, Luke with the spin. We got the help from Obi. He's going to end up closing back out to Rui. Luka trying to break down Nembhard again. He gets the mid-range, misses it. Jalen Clark running the break. Pick it over to Leonard Miller. He has a big high advantage over Rui. Rui is a positive defender. We're not going to go at it. We are going to get him in pick and roll. And right here, a little bit open right there. Get it up. He misses. Leonard Miller is not able to get the board. They're running the break. Got Reeves on Nembhard. I like this matchup. Of course, he still scores on it.
Build a website you love. With
Let's
Wix.
see what we can do here. We're trying to set up the offense a little bit. Let's see if we can get Leonard Miller come back up here for a screen. And we get the corner. We go to the rim with Nembhard as a positive play right there. Nembhard is minus 15 on the game. Most of that, I believe, is user error. You got Luka here. I might just start doubling Luka at this point. And with the steal, we got numbers. We're going to go right at Reeves here. We go right back to him. Luka picks his pocket. They run the break, kick up to Reeves. Playing from behind him a little bit. Connects with a deep 3. That is not going to drop. Reeves at the board. Kicks it back out. Back to Luka. We're going to try to prevent him getting the basket here, as he's very clearly trying to do. He gets in the post, just goes right over Nembhard. Yeah. I think he's just going to be a matchup nightmare. There's not much you can do about Luka. He is just that good. Obviously, you're trying to get some stops on him. We'll try Jalen Clark here on him, see if we can get something going. He shoots a contested 3. We'll take that all day. Kick up Jalen Clark. They leave him open for 3. He misses. I think he is 0 for 3, 0 for 4 right now. Not what you want to see. But he's just a 3-and-D guy, so we're not too worried about that. Vanderbilt gets the dunk to go. It seems like we cannot get any runs going here. We get a little bit of momentum, and then it just all kind of falls to the floor. We're going to run another floppy motion for Ant here. I'm going to shoot the pull at midi. He gets that to go. Luka coming back right at us. We still have Nembhard on him. I kind of like what Nembhard's doing. It's not perfect, but it's at least making him work for it. Luka 3. I'm not get that one to go as a little bit deep. And Nembhard bringing it back. We have Vanderbilt on us. I think there's probably going to be a mismatch somewhere. It's Obi Toppin being guarded by Luka. Let's see if we can get to the basket. Put him in the post. Do a little spin. A little drop step. And that is not going to go. Reeves in the corner for 3. That's going to be easy. That's going to drop. Pick up to Nembhard here. Do a little sides up. Holy, I cannot get Jalen Clark's jump shot to go. He had a good jump shot last year. He breaks down Nembhard. Tries to poster Obi Toppin, does not get it to go. We're just going to try and get this game at a halftime, regroup, see if we can get a little comeback going in the second half. Bad debut for the classic jerseys, I'll say that. We have Jaden back in, that means he will be guarding Luka. I'm a little bit worried about who they're going to put on LeBron, but I think it'll end up being fine. We're by that same screen again. I liked what I see, just want to take advantage of it. A little pull up, he's going to get that one to go. I had Rudy as an option. Well, I'll take the pull at midi. Every day of the week, twice on Sundays. We go into halftime here, down 19 points. We've seen some positive things. I think it's mainly just some chemistry issues going on, some user error, and the inability to stop Luka. Luka may have 40 in the first half. We're going to try to skip this halftime here. Jokic gets Player of the Week. With those numbers, it's to be expected. Let's try again in the second half here. Luka may have only missed 4 shots the entire half. I mean, it is a clinic. Yep, he is 24. So not quite 40. 24 is still. 24 is still good. Alright, get a little stretching. Get the starters in. We're going to actually, if I can, I want to bring Obi off the bench to start. We're not going to be able to. That's fine. I want to put Terrence Shannon in, and I want to put Jaden at the 4. Alright. Got a little setup going. Let's run another one of those plays for Ant. See if we can get something going. I have not tried his no-dip shot. Try it right there, and that is butter. Easy corner 3. Positive start to the half. We obviously have Luka, or Jaden on Luka, I should say. See if we can get some stops. I'm not much worried about LeBron at this point. Luka is 24. We get our first stop with Jaden on him. That'll be perfect. We're going to go right back at him. I like this matchup a lot. Do a little midi. He misses it. That's fine. Nembhard on LeBron is not great. Reeves breaks down Ant. I like Obi on Rui. He still gets default. Skip the ad. Alright. I don't like how Ant just goes to the corner every time. I don't know why he's doing that. I'd much rather have like a Jaden in the corner. Jumped a little bit too early for the rebound. I might change the freelance set. I want to see if we can get something going more with Ant. Maybe we should get him the ball. Help down with Aiden here. Get the steal. Get an easy fast break. And he gets a athletic 1 minute to go. Again, Nembhard and LeBron, not a great matchup. I think once we get Shannon in here, it'll be fine. I'm just going to play some aggressive defense here, because if I get a foul, it's not the worst thing. He gets a stop on LeBron. Alright, go ahead and change this to freelance. Yeah, we're running motion. We'll switch that. Let's run a 4-out-1 inactive so we can get something going. I want to get Rudy in the paint, mainly. No, excuse me. These allergies are kicking me. Nembhard with the 3. He gets that to drop. Nembhard with 10 points. Being a positive impact on the game, we cut the lead to 13 in the second half here. We have been largely able to slow Luka down. I am perfectly fine with Rudy shooting a pull-up in this situation. Nembhard back on Luka. Not the worst matchup. Not the best. Jaden on Aiden is going to be fine, I believe. Nope. It's the layup to go. But I don't think we've missed a shot yet in the second half. Let's get Obi Toppin going in a pick and roll here. I like that. He does not go for the oop. Well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? Got Rui cutting. He gets the easy dunk. You know, for a team that has set the rebounding set to limit transition, they are really not limiting transition at all. Let's get Rudy up here for a pick. Get another pull up. He misses it. Rudy gets the board. He's got the easy mismatch over Luka. He gets that one to go. I think as long as we get into a half-court set, we can play defense. Once you get transition and they can kind of affect their own matchups or influence their own matchups, that's when you kind of lose some of the changes that we've implemented. Reeves misses the corner 3. We're running the break. Break down Luka right there. Going to the rim, and he misses the poster slam over Rui. Playing a little bit from behind on Luka. That'll be fine. Nembhard on LeBron. Not a great matchup, but it's worked so far this half. As long as LeBron's shooting those threes, we'll be fine. Nembhard's running on the break. Go back out for a midi. He misses it. Gives it 87% contested. They're back on the break. Reeves bringing it down. We got Ant on him. This is our normal matchup. I'm fine with this. Get a little screen from Aiden. He takes a baby hook. Misses it. We're back on the break. You can get up to Obi here. Obi really has not done much this game. I'm not quite sure how to use him in game. He's more of the fast break type, but not getting a whole lot here. Go over to Ant. We're gonna see if we can run a screen, quick screen here. We're gonna take the floater. and we get the floater to drop from Ant. Lead back down to 13. Still have not gotten Shannon in the game. Try to get him in since the second half started. If not, we have been with some momentum, so not super against it. Rudy gets the stop on Ayton. We get up Jaden. I do like this little matchup we have on Luka. See if we can get him going to the basket here. We get a little screen. Take it over to Rudy. Luka is just playing lockdown defense for whatever reason. Nembhard trying to break down LeBron. Right side probably not the best matchup. Rudy is not able to get the offensive rebound. Reeves bringing it back down. You got Ant. If Luka starts to get right at Nembhard, I'm just gonna hack him and foul him. Because I want to get I want to get Terrence back in. Rudy with the dunk. Let's see. They drop on the screen. Ant takes the 3. He's up to 22 points on the game. Again, our offense is really not that bad. It's mainly our defense. We're not getting any stops. LeBron with the midi. He misses that. Ant with the board. He's up to 6 boards. We're running the break. He gets a weird floater. Misses that one. We got Rudy guarding LeBron right now. I think as long as we guard the paint, we'll be fine. We're going to let him shoot a 3. We're not going to let Luka shoot a 3, though, if possible. He gets one up anyway. He gets it to fall. Go over to Ant. Reeves is kind of lacking on defense. We're able to take advantage of him being on Ant's hip. Get to the free throw line. Let's try and make both this time. I missed one last time, but it's fine. He gets both to drop. Almost missed that free throw, but okay. We're gonna switch Shannon's matchup to LeBron. Now that we have the luxury of doing so. Ayton on the roll. Rudy a little bit too slow on his feet. Ayton gets the dunk to drop. I'm not a huge fan of LeBron guarding Shannon, so we're just going to have Shannon turn into largely a corner sitter. Rudy gets the dunk to go in the paint. I think I need to go into my coach setting to change the freelance sets after this game. I'm not a huge fan of the ones we have. A lot of it involves 2 players in the paint, and maybe that would work, but hard close out on Luka. Take it up Jaden. Takes the pull-up 3. A little bit early. Misses. They're back on the break. Yeah, Nembhard on Luka. Not the worst matchup. Shannon on Smart. They're going to be smart to not go to that matchup. Ayton gets another cut. I think at that point it shows that Rudy is getting tired. So we'll put in Nas. Jaden McDaniels at nearly negative energy. Thinking about a small ball lineup. Jaden gets a 3 up right here. Misses. He's able to get back. I'm thinking about a small ball lineup. We could put Terrence at the 4. You get Dante in the game. Rob. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Our energy is not going to work. We're just a little bit too tired. Well, we got good run in out of the starters in that quarter. Probably should have subbed out a little bit earlier. Actually, we're going to put Miller in. Dante, Rob. Got Nasreed there. Let's see if we can get some matchup advantages. I like Dante on Reeves. Get to him. I like getting Jackson Hayes in a movement here, or in a motion. Yeah, Dante with the pull-up midi. He misses it. Again, probably could have kicked to Nasreed. Probably should have kicked to Nasreed. Rob not done a whole lot this game, but it's not going to end up being a game that he would be super great in anyway. Considering the Lakers have a lot of tall physical guards. Jackson Hayes gets the roll. Yeah, when you have Rob getting guarded by Marcus Smart, of all people, it's not going to end up working for you. You go over to Dante again. I like this matchup. We're going to have Nasreed roll this time. Dante with the 3. Nas at the board. Terrence with the 3. He misses. Reeves running back down to us. Got Dante on him. Nasreed getting very tired. Go over to Dante. So switch it up then. Jackson takes the guard by Leonard Miller. Let's hit Leonard Miller in the screen. And he gets an illegal screen. Alright. What if I try Baron J? I wonder. I don't even see him on our lineup. Is he here? He must be hurt. I didn't realize that. Oh wait, I think I did read that. Yeah, we had that pop up. He has a hairline fracture. Well, that's not great. I think this would be a perfect matchup for him. We got Nasreed coming down. They switched Vanderbilt onto him, which is to be expected. Kick it back out. I had Nasreed open, but not great spacing from the team to take advantage of it. We're going to get Terrence Shannon Jr. running towards the basket. He gets a little runner to go. Terrence Shannon up to 4 points. They're running into their half-court set. Got a little play going here. Looks like we're going to get a screen from Jackson Hayes. We're going to go ahead and guard this one manually because I'm a little bit sick of these rolls. Going in, connect with the corner three. He gets to go. Way to get a contest on it. I'm not much worried about him shooting a 4% three and making it. Trying to get the corner on Marcus Smart, not able to. Kick over to Dante. Get Leonard Miller back in the screen. He goes over it. Kick over to Leonard Miller. Easy dunk. He's up to 4 and 5. I'm liking what I see out of Leonard Miller. He is 20 years old. He is only about 70 overall. They're trying to sub in Dante, I think, and follow Dante. I really don't want to do that, to be honest with you. Kick it up to Shannon if you can. We got Reeves here. I like this matchup here. See if we can get him running going towards the basket. Reeves is playing lockdown defense, forced him to pick up the ball. Let's see. Yeah, now it's coming over to set screen. Got a little runner with Rob Dillingham. He does not get that one to go. Marcus Smart with the stand-up three. He gets that to go. We got about 4 seconds here. Pick it over to Dante. Takes the three. Drops it in. Get the lead at 18 in the fourth quarter. Don't think we're going to come away with the win in this one. Let's see if we can get a little run going. We'll get Ant going. We'll get Ant going for the first portion of the fourth quarter. I believe they're setting Shannon out for him. And they are. We got Infali Dante at the 4. That'll be fine. Pretty much a non-factor at this point. They have Jake LaRavia in the game. Surprised we haven't seen more out of LaRavia. Seems like the perfect game to use him. Yep, Smart, Hayes, back to LaRavia, back to Smart. Misses 3. So yeah, we're gonna try and get Ant going this first couple minutes. We're gonna do a lot of isolation. Obviously on Jackson Hayes. As a positive matchup in our favor. We missed that little midi. They're running a little half-court set. Nasreed gets the steal. And I like this height matchup if we can get to the basket. We cannot. Kick over to Ant. Gets the foul. Does not get the Ant one. The Ant, the free throw line. We'll take that. Take that all days of the week. He gets his 5th and 6th free throw to both drop. He's up to 26 points. He's doing just about all he can. We were struggling to get stops today. We are 4-0 in the season. This is going to end up being fine if we lose this. If we get something going and get a miracle comeback, we of course take that. Larry kicks it out to Reeves. Reeves running on screen roll Jackson Hayes. Shoots the pull up. Down to Hayes, back to Reeves. We're going to jump with that to contest it. He still dropped it in. Unable to stop LeBron and Luka today. At the end of the day. Reeves had a little positive game. They have Shane up to 4. Must have just subbed out Dante. And Folly Dante, I should say. Like they subbed in Rob. Yeah. Not a great game out of Rob. Not really liking what I'm seeing out of him, but again, not a positive matchup. If it was a little bit of a weaker opponent with some smaller guards, we could see Dante getting a little bit of run. Reeves gets the easy layup to drop. Think of the mix of closing out too hard and also their guys just cooking up. They got this one today. Dante with DiVincenzo with the nice reverse layup. I think I gotta think about this as playing as an AI player, not against a regular player. Because I'm playing against a regular player, I always close out hands up. But the AI player obviously not gonna shoot super often as long as I'm there. I'll see right there, put the hands up. He's about to shoot. There's a play clock and whatnot, but yeah, there's some just little changes I just like make to gameplay. Try and get some more of these wins. Yellow pick and roll with Nas Reed. Get back out to him. He misses the three-pointer,
From hard hats to
but
steel-toed
that is
boots,
fine.
Granger's got your safety needs covered.
Not really able to utilize Nas Reed a lot this game. Probably could use him more. Rob playing some good defense there. Laravia misplaying that. Kick it over to Ant in the corner. Way too early on the jump shot. He misses the easy one. Yeah, I think as long as we leave negative shooters open and make sure we heavily guard the positive shooters, we will be fine for next time. Playing good defense on Reeves there. I haven't really cut the lead down at all. At this point, I might just sub out Ant for Jalen Clark and Simcast the rest of the game. We got a little mismatch right here. Nas on Reeves, trying to take advantage. I think this one we can actually take advantage of. Nas is a post scorer. And he gets the little baby hook to go. Nas up to 11 and 4. He gets a back cut by Jackson Hayes and is not able to recover. I do want to see Baron Jam. I'm a little bit sad that he got hurt. I wish I got a chance to play with him. Kick over to Rob so he can initiate an offense. For a floppy for Nas Reed. See if we can go. See if we can go. It's a little bit wacky. Jackson Hayes not lateral quick at all. We get the 3 to drop. They call timeout. We've cut the lead to 14. I'm going to do my best to compete here. Again, early season. I'm not going to be too worried about a loss here. We'll put I really don't want anybody to get hurt. We'll put Dante in. We'll put Miller in. We'll put Jaden in. Get him in some of these garbage minutes. We'll keep Rob in. Yeah. Actually, no, we'll not keep Robin. So I'm going to put Jalen Clark here. We're going to put DiVincenzo here. Okay. Yeah, a nice lengthy lineup going. Jaden on Luka, obviously. Jalen Clark on LeBron. Like, that'll be fine. We're going to help over off of Laravia on LeBron. He still turns the corner on Jalen Clark. And it gets the layup to drop. We got Marcus Smart guarding DiVincenzo here. We'll get Leonard Miller in pick and roll. Kick it to Miller. He is taller than Laravia, but he misses the layup. But yeah, LeBron's pretty much just got us against his will right now. Not doing a whole lot to stop him. They put Maxi Kleba in the game. And Folly Dante cannot set a screen. But he has a nice cut. He gets the easy dunk. Congratulations, Dante. You've scored. And Marcus Smart bringing it up. Luka takes the deep 3. Misses that one. Jalen Clark with the board. Kick over to DiVincenzo. A little step back here. Do a little size up. Not really getting anything going here. Laravia just has the best cornerback still I've ever seen. And he should be playing for the Rams, not the Lakers. That was kind of insane. And Dante another pick and roll. He is big, like he's a big guy, so maybe he needs to be getting more minutes. Never mind. I like the way Jalen Clark developed last year in the game, but yeah, not really able to do a whole on offense. Looks like this year. Run, this is the pull up, pick over to Jaden here. I wish Jaden was able to get some more playmaking opportunities over Luka, but yeah, not really taking a whole lot of advantage of those. Maybe if we got him in some of those floppies, that'd be good. Because I do Luka's not a great defender. Obviously not a wash, except playoffs last year he was a little bit of a wash. Got Dante again, throws it off LeBron's foot. Or excuse me, Jaden throws it off LeBron's foot. Luka gets the transition layup to drop. We're down 20 at this point. This game is over. We're not able to do anything against our starters using our bench and reserves. Kick over to Miller here. Take 3. Misses the 3. Cleveland gets the layup to go. She's going to end up simcasting the rest of this game because it is over. So we lose to the Lakers. I think that's fine. Early season and a little bit injured. They want Nasri to start. I'm just not quite sure. Rudy does not play good in this game. I want to see if I can trade finder Rudy. I know this is not realistic at all. Just trading Rudy at this point. But, you know, it's my series. I can do what I want. Definitely not trading for Paul George. Or Chris Middleton. Or Draymond. iHeart's interesting. iHeart and a first round pick. I think his contract ends after this year. He has a team option. Okay. Not really interested in quickly. Michael Porter Jr., excuse me. Kilo Ware. He's got 2 team options. Real young. Terry Rozier. Definitely not paying that contract. Although it would clear up money on the books. Not too worried about it. Yeah, not really seeing a whole lot. The iHeart deal is interesting. Because we get a first round pick. He's 27. I mean, he's pretty much the same as Rudy, I feel like. So you get Rudy in a first round pick and he makes a little bit less money. I would say he does not shoot threes, but Rudy doesn't either. Better on offense, 97 close shot, 85 midi. Let's see. I'm interested in what his speed and strength are. 83 interior, 75 rebound, 91 defensive, 62 speed, 84 strength. Okay, so just about standard for a center. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we got iHeart coming off the bench. I think that's fine. Nasri is on fire a little bit right now. Put in some good work. So with Rudy on the Thunder, wish we could get Baron J back. Let's sim a couple games. Let's sim to this Kings game. See if we can get an easy win against the Kings. And iHeart gets hurt in the first game, just like Julius Randle did for the Pacers. Well, that's great. We're going to drop the bench depth back down to 10. Really don't want to see Drew Smith in the game, to be honest. He is not in our future plans. Jalen Clark has a sprained ankle. We'll leave the rotation as it is. They're offering us OG and Mitchell Robinson for Jaden and Naz Reid. We're going to go ahead and decline that trade. Jalen Clark healed. Keep him in the rotation. Tobias and a first round pick for Rob and Dante. Decline that trade. Alright. See what our rotation looks like right now. iHeart's hurt. Baron J's hurt. So, I wonder. Why is his overall dropped? I'm not sure. I want to see what Rocco can do. So let's do this. Let's go into the game, and I'm gonna change the lineup because they have Sabonis, Keegan Murray, Mike Conley. I was gonna trade for Keon Ellis. So off this bench here, we're gonna put Okay, I literally just called him up, didn't I? I don't even know anymore. He's supposed to be there. Okay. Let's try and do a workaround here. So you got the Kings. Oh, I see. Okay. Put your reserves after Brian. Okay, let's try this again. Edit lineups. We're going to put Rocco off the bench. He is 7'4", so I don't think he's going to be that bad. It's a very small bench lineup. We're going to swap Jalen Clark for Terrence Shannon Jr. Alright. Let's see what we can do. I do think Leonard Miller's future is at the center now I think about it. Actually, no, it's not, definitely going to be at the forward with Baron J. Forgot about Baron J. So, we got the nice green core here. It's an NBA Cup game. We got the statement jerseys on. See if we get someone going. Sabonis, very slow laterally, so we're going to try and take advantage of that. Get Nasri coming off the screen. He takes the pull-up, and he hits that pull-up. Naz Reid is more of a mismatch now I think about it, like, because he is quick. He's obviously not like De'Aaron Fox or anything, but players like Sabonis might be able to keep up with him. Naz Reid forward. We get up to Obi here, get him going on the break. See if we can get to the basket. We cannot. We got Nembhard. We're gonna get to Ant here in the corner. We don't have any freelance nights. Okay, well. Let's get a little pick going. Get the 3. He's gonna miss that, but Obi can hopefully get the board. He doesn't. J. McDaniels closing out the corner. We're okay with that. Nembhard at the steal. Takes the weird layup, but gets fouled. Alright. Nembhard way early on that free throw. That is a user error. Hopefully we make the second one. We do. Can I get some freelance sets going? I'm not sure. I really should not be doing this in game, but I don't really care. Oh, maybe here. Yep, here we go. Freelance. Okay, so it says auto. We're not going to do that. We're going to do 4 out, 1 in. We're going to do a 7 seconds. We're going to do drive and kick. AI teams only. Designed for use by the AI. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Bucks 2018. This is interesting. Let's try that. Maybe not. I wish if they had a oh here, pace. That looks fine. LeBron and D Wade, it's basically Ant and Jade McDaniels. We got Ant on Zach LaVine here. I like this matchup. Nembhard will be able to lock down Mike Conley. Not too worried about Mike Conley unless he's running an offense. So they've had Zach LaVine bring up the ball twice, so we'll just keep Ant on him. Naz Reid at the steal. We've got numbers. Pick up to Nembhard. Feed over Naz. Easy slam. Naz off to a good start in this game. Bringing ball up with Mike Conley. Mike Conley's a way better matchup for us than Luka, I'll tell you what. I'd much rather play Mike Conley. Got DeRozan trying to He's only going on McDaniels, leave him a bit too open, but he misses. Yeah, Jaden running on the break. Get over Nembhard. Little pump fake, doesn't get anything to go. Get back up to Anthony Edwards. Let's try one of these freelance sets. So we have a 4 out and 1 inactive right now. Let's try pace. Not quite sure what this will do. Get a little pick and roll going. Got a little fader 3. It's not going to drop, but you just need to get a shot up. We got Nembhard guarding Zach LaVine on the break. We got Jaden McDaniels running back over to Mike Conley. And DeRozan is a positive matchup. Fine with this. He's running an ISO. We're going to leave him at the 3. He goes into the floater in the midi area. He misses. Running back on the break. And Nembhard in the corner. He misses. Naz Reid got the drop step but did not go for the rebound. We got Ant on DeRozan here. As long as they're able to prevent him from getting to the basket, I think we'll be fine. Nembhard with the steal. He's having a great game so far. We're going to step back here. He's got the 3. He misses. Got DeRozan running the basket. I fall for the hezzy a little bit. Takes a pull at midi. That's his game. He's going to get that one to drop. But as long as we're able to prevent that, mostly, we will be fine. I feel like our transition defense has not been good in the 2 games that I've played. Maybe that's just me. Now Reid for 3. Gets that to drop. Sabonis is playing some hard drop coverage. We're going to take advantage of that all the time and twice on Sundays. Mike Conley setting up an offense. They're running a sort of floppy deal for Zach LaVine. Trying to get a post up with DeRozan. Jaden McDaniels largely stops it. Get back up to Conley. He's going to get that to drop because there's a wide open 3. But that's fine. If we're leaving Mike Conley open and he tries to beat us, I think we'll be fine. We get a nice little layup with Nembhard, and we'll take advantage of Mike Conley's small height and slender frame. Get DeRozan in the corner, step up him a little bit. Keegan Murray is a positive shooter. We're going to try and guard him. Again, step off DeRozan. We're going to leave him open for 3 as much as we can. We run up getting to the basket. He's pull at midi, misses. Get the board. Running back on the break. Got Naz Reid cutting. He gets the slam. Naz Reid off to a very good start. He's already got 9 points. Nembhard with the other 3. I haven't seen a whole lot of Ant yet, but that's fine. Ant did not need to go off to win this game. We needed him more against the Lakers. He was able to provide as much as he could. DeRozan gets the made to drop. Let's get to Ant here. Let's get Obi in a screen roll. They both play really high. We get Obi cutting the basket. That's going to be easy every time. That's his game. Let's see what we can do here. Sabonis can see little floater, quick thing to drop. That is fine. It's the same kind of sort of deal with Mike Conley shooting that 3. If that's how they feel like they're going to win the game, and they get that every time, we will be fine. Ant gets one to the rim, misses the layup. Definitely could have kicked over. We had a help defender come over for the hard closeout. Sabonis gets another weird floater drop, asking for a foul. I don't know why you're asking for a foul. Or you fade away from the defender. Right? Kick up to Ant here. I'm going to run another motion for Naz Reid. He's been able to get a lot going. We're going to try and get him in takeover. He's wide open. He's tired. His release is early. Mike Conley running the break. He's over to DeRozan. We're going to step up DeRozan as much as possible. Zach LaVine on the rim. Takes a 3. He's going to miss that. We're going to let him shoot that all day. Jaden McDaniels here. Drop step. Not really like what I'm seeing out of that. Kick it back out. Let's try and get a screen roll going with the OB again. It worked well last time. They both go over again. Nembhard going to the rim. Gets the layup. Kings call a timeout. I'm liking what I see out of OB so far. OB and Nembhard both having good games. Obviously Naz Reid having a good game. Ant not really doing a whole lot. Well, we're not worried about that. This is where we're gonna get some of these depth minutes. Nasri's getting tired. Obviously, iHeart and AJ both hurt. Let's go ahead and put Rocco in, see what we can get out of him. This is gonna be his NBA debut. We got Obi Toppin a little bit tired. We're gonna keep him in just for some steadiness. We'll take Ant out. He's not really doing a whole lot. We'll put Dante in. Keep Ant recharged since we're not really using him a whole lot anyway. Yeah, so they got Devin Carter coming in. DeRozan's still in. They got number 5. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, Nick Clifford. Duh. Playing the 2. We got Rocco on Sabonis. They're running a 5-out set here. Probably trying to get Rocco out of the paint. Get a little screen going. We're going to play drop with Rocco. He's already 7-4, not laterally quick. Sabonis gets a heavily contested layup to drop, but I like how Rocco played that, so we're not worried about it. They're sagging off of Dante. We're going to take that 3, get it to drop. Bring it back up with Carter. I'm largely watching Rocco a lot in these motions. I'm not like super playing tough defense. I just want to see how he plays it off the ball. We get a nice sagging off Jaden here. I don't think we're able to really score off DeRozan, but we can try anyway. Let's get a screen going. Leave Dante open again. It's a mid drop. Bring it back up with Carter. Starting the sort of 4-out, 1-in / 5-out set. Looks like they're largely trying to get Rocco in motion, but it's not working that well. Carter takes a bad shot. Kick it up to Nembhard. They close out hard on him. We got Nick Clifford on us right now. We have a mismatch somewhere. Or maybe not. We got 2 screens going. Nembhard wide open. Gets an easy dunk. But yeah, I mean, this game's going very well. Not really a whole lot of notes. I'm trying to post up Sabonis on Rocco right here. That is going to be fine. We have a good height advantage. He gets a stop on Sabonis. Gets the board, kicks up to Obi. And Obi going to the basket. Kick it up to Jaden. Kick over to Dante here. We're in the same sort of set again. We're going to cross it back over this time. To end up being a bad decision. Nick Clifford bites on the steal. Does not get it. Nembhard loses the ball. Should have forced up a bad shot with Obi. Does not get it up in time. Shot clock violation. That's fine. We're not too worried about that one. Already have a 10-point lead. They're going to the bench. You got Joe Ingles, Dario Saric. Who else? Zach LaVine back in. I'm interested to see how this goes. To get Zach LaVine and Sabonis in. And we've subbed out both Nasrid and Ant. Rocco bites on the steal, does not get it. Sabonis with the easy dunk. It's kind of the same thing as before. Not really too worried about that dunk by Sabonis and Rocco missing the assignment because he bit on the steal. I think as long as he bites on the steal, we're going to end up being fine. They sub Nasrid and Ant back in. They put Dillingham in as well for Nembhard. I liked our minutes out of Rocco so far. Not able to get any points, but got a block, or not block, got a stop and a couple of rebounds. Rob Dillingham's not able to catch it there. Kick over Zach LaVine. Back up to Devin Carter. Taking it back, trying to set up the offense. They got LaVine running off a screen. We're able to stop that very well. They got Dario Saric, Devin Carter coming over here. Rob Dillingham locking down Devin Carter. They take a bad 3, Dario Saric. We're going to go ahead and win the break on that one. Kick over to Ant. We have Dario Saric on us. We're going to call an ISO. Size him up a little bit. Try to turn the corner on him. We run out of bounds. Well, congrats, Dario Saric. Played good defense. We put Leonard Miller in the game. We got Folly Dante in the game. Shannon Jr. Ant's stay was very exaggerated. Already stepped back out after the turnover. We got Drew Eubanks at center. I think this is where I want to try Rocco. I'm going to try and put Rocco in after this defensive stand here against Zach LaVine. Takes a midi. That's not going to drop. Larry Miller at the board. We're going to put Rocco in. He is quite tired. Probably just because it's his first NBA game. But we have positive mismatch here. We're going to take that layup. We do not get it to go, though. We're bringing a stop to Zach LaVine's shenanigans so far. We got Rob on Saric. We're going to go ahead and help off of that. Devin Carter with 3. He gets that one to fall. A little bit of a slow closeout, but he'll end up being fine. I want to try and get Rob going in this game too. Not able to get him going against the Lakers. We got, oh shoot. I really should be looking at the game clock, shouldn't I? It's twice I missed it now. 6-point lead going in the second quarter. Definitely should be more. We're trying out a couple of young guys, trying to see if they mesh well with the lineup. We got Jalen Clark in, Shannon, DiVincenzo. Eubanks able to turn the corner very easily on Rocco. Rocco's lateral quickness is not very good, but he is getting down the court pretty well. We're going to kick it into him. He gets his first NBA dunk. Congrats, Rocco Zakarski, on your first NBA dunk. Zach LaVine bringing it back up on DiVincenzo. Takes a little pull up, misses it. We got Shannon and Dillingham running the break. Jalen Clark at the 4, very undersized 4. But he is there. We're going to get Jalen Clark in a pick and roll. He is not able to catch the pass. I just think Rocco Zakarski's lateral quickness is not all there yet. So there's something we're trying to develop. Here we go. Let's get Terrence Shannon Jr. on the screen. I'm leaving Dante open. That is going to be an easy 3. Zach LaVine not really able to get a whole lot of things going so far in the game. Devin Carter takes a bad shot. We're going to kick up Shannon because he's leaking. And he gets the foul called on Joe Ingles. We're going to the free throw line to Shannon. He gets both free throws to drop. They put Mike Conley in, Devin Carter at the 2, Zach LaVine at the 3. Still have Eubanks and Saric in. We make no changes to our current lineup. You got Rocco Zakarski still at center. With a good contest, not able to get the rebound. Again, sort of a prospect, not super developed so far. But showing good signs, forces the air ball out of Eubanks. We get the shot clock violation. I know he's probably getting tired, so we're going to go ahead and put in N'Faly Dante back at center. Put Larry Miller back at the 4 if we can. And I'm going to run with this lineup a little bit. Larry Miller will come in at the next break. I see him walking the scores table right now. I like this matchup a little bit. Let's see if we can get something going. Get a screen for Jalen Clark. He's wide open. We're in no dip. Get a shot up. He misses. It's like every time I shoot with him, it's early, so I'm probably going to end up holding it a lot longer next time. Eubanks gets the dunk. He is not celebrating on his way back on defense. We're going to go right at him. Dante with the easy dunk. Hang on the rim a little bit. A little flex out of Dante. And back on defense. Yeah, a little ISO. Mike Conley and Rob Dillingham. Good defense by Rob. Positive development from him. We're not going to shoot that pull up. But we are going to run a little ISO here if we can. Get a little spin going. Going to the rim. He gets the layup to drop. That is a good possession from the now second year player, Rob Dillingham. Really trying to develop him as a sixth man. If you don't remember, I might end up changing his jump shot at some point because the jump shot is not that great. Maybe once he gets to like 80 overall, I'll change his jump shot. to be more of a meta one. But got a little midi with Dante. That's going to be a miss. Not a great shot selection. Mike Conley bringing it back up. We're going to push Dante to the corner. Mike Conley gets a little lane, gets a little runner to fall. Back up Rob. Leonard Miller still waiting to sub in. Looks like they're about to sub in Sabonis. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and put in Naz Reid. I really don't want... Oh, excuse me. I really don't want Sabonis taking advantage of my poor center depth at this point. Dante with the layup. They call timeout. So here comes the subs. I'm going to go ahead and keep it as it is. Leonard Miller, Naz Reid, Rob, Dante, and Terrence Shannon. We got Mike at the 1, Devin Carter at 2, Levine at 3, Dario and Sabonis. We got Rob bringing it back up, a little crossover. We got a nice lane. We get the nice layup to drop. I think I also need to just attack the rim more, because I'm getting some nice layups this game. Obviously, the Lakers don't have great center depth either with Ayton and Jackson Hayes. I probably should have attacked the rim a little bit more with them. So I could have got Luka and the following in foul trouble. Levine gets a nice lane on Terrence Shannon and gets the end one, shrugs him off. But he's also down 11, so we don't care. If we end up making some win now moves, Zach Levine would not be a bad fit, and I don't think. Got Naz Reid here. I want to get Naz Reid going into motion again if I can. He is getting absolutely bodied up by Sabonis right now. But he gets the 3, gets it to drop. He's up to 12 points on the game. I believe our leading scorer, either him or Nembhard. Darius Sarge for 3. That's not going to fall. We got Miller run on the break. He's got a height advantage over Mike Conley. We're going to kick it out. We cannot. Devin Carter with a little fadeaway mid-range thing over Miller, and that's going to fall. Rob running the basket. You got Dante sitting here wide open still. He gets that to fall. He's up to 14. So Dante and Naz Reid are our leading scorers to this point. It's exactly how everybody expected it to go. Sabonis gets the and one, also on Shannon. So we're going to put Anton if we can to end the second quarter here. I really want to put this game out of reach already. It's an 11-point game at this point in the second quarter, but could be more. Let's see what we got here. Run another motion for Naz Reid here. If we can. Looks like we cannot. Run all the screen. See one in the basket. Naz Reid is open for both of them and finishes the dunk. So here we got Mike Conley bringing it up on Rob. Again, we have Ant ready to come in. Let's go ahead and put Nembhard in while we're at it. I'm thinking about it. Sabonis on the roll. It's a little hook thing over Naz Reid. Rob Dillingham does a nice crossover over Mike Conley and just throws it away. A backcourt violation, but it means our subs come in. So we got Ant here. We got, excuse me. Oh. Ant here, we got Nembhard. Still got Dante in. DeRozan hits the corner 3. We're going to let him sit with that. Let's go ahead and put in Jaden McDaniels, trying to end the quarter here with our starters. Keep a virtual point at the top. We'll put Midler at the center. After you get pretty tired, probably running all the sets. Got Mike Conley playing way high on Nembhard. If we take this midi with him, hand, high advantage, it's a drop. If Mike Conley plays that hard every time, we're going to go ahead and take him to the rim because he is not physical enough to recover once we get past him on that high little isolation thing that we do. Let's go ahead and analyze again. He's still playing high. So we get Miller setting a screen here. Again, Nasri tired. Got Miller cutting. Easy done. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of that every time we can against Mike Conley. Get some easy points. We're just gonna pick away at the Kings if we can. Looks like they're trying to get into this bonus, and they do. Got Nasri on him. Deflects the pass, gets it to DeRozan. Takes a contested midi, and contests it really well. We got Ant on Dario Saric again. This did not go well last time for whatever reason. We're going to do a size up. Try and get the corner. We do. Get the runner to go. Rosen bringing it up, trying to go right back at Ant. Does a little spin thing. I don't know what that was, but trying to get to a spot and get in the paint. Takes a little floater, gets it to fall. Mike Conley still guarding high up on Nembhard. So we're going to run the same thing again. We're going to get Miller going over here. Because Dario is also not laterally quick. They play low on it. Take the little shot. Miss it. Definitely a makeable shot. So I'm not upset with the shot selection. Dario gets the corner on Leonard Miller. Takes the runner. The floater, excuse me. Gets that to fall. We're going to go ahead and try to run this set one more time. Sort of the same thing. We can't take a screen. Let's try this. They go over the screen from the half-court line because that makes sense. Missed the three, but I'm happy with the shot selections we're getting out of it. This bonus trying to push up Nasri again. Carter with leaning three. We'll go ahead and let him take that all game. Nasri from mid. Misses that one.
You can just ask Google. Calafia organic almond milk.
Mike Conley going into the rim. We get the board. Pick it up to Leonard Miller. Try and turn the corner on Dario. Not able to. Pick it back up to Nembhard. I want to try this again because I want to try and get Ant to switch if we can. Well, we can. About throw it away. Recover it. Get the layup. Okay, I just reset my the power on my. I accidentally pulled the cord out, so I'm going to end it there. But we were going to win that game if it ends up being if it ends up not saving. Let's go ahead and force a win in that game. But thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.